In this video, we're going to share with you one of the most popular floor plans with Pulte Homes in the Highland Lakes community in McKinney, Texas. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Texas Model Home Tours. Today we're in the Highland Lakes community in McKinney, Texas, and we're at Pulte Homes. This home is called the Moreville Plan. The home we're gonna show you today is one of the most popular Pulte homes here in the area. And the reason is what you can do as far as customizing this home. This base home starts as just a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,640 square feet for under $600,000. However, the home we're gonna tour, this model home, which I can't wait to take you through, has additional bedroom option, a game room option, and we're gonna talk about all the customization you could do to this home to get it up over 3,200 square feet for under $700,000 in this incredible community. By the way, this community has service to the Prosper Independent School District, and it has an extremely low tax rate. So make sure you listen to the video. We'll cover all those details. Let's head inside. Let's get started on today's model home tour. Hey folks, welcome inside the Moreville Model Home here with Pulte Homes in Highland Lakes in McKinney, Texas. Here we are at the front main entrance of the home, kind of giving you a perspective from the hallway looking to your front entrance. The opening on your right will be closed off. That is the sales center with the 2-car garage option. I just wanted to give you a nice view here because when you walk in, you do have the very nice tall ceilings open to the upstairs there with the open railing system. Very nice entrance here on this Pulte home. This Moreville home, this model, guys, offers a ton of flexibility. So as we walk through the tour, I'm gonna point out some upgrades and things that you can do when building. The Moreville home as a base starts at just under $600,000. I think it's $596,000 is your starting price. And as a starter, this home comes in at 2,640 square feet, and it is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath with a 2-car garage. Now that is, for a good starter home, that is awesome. What's really exciting is what you can do to this home when you build. There's so much customization on the floor plan. This can be built all the way out to over 3,217 square feet. It could flex out all the way to a 5-bedroom home. So you have a ton of options here with Pulte Homes. The model home that we're gonna look at today, you'll notice, does have a lot of those upgrades. So here they've added a 4th bedroom and a media room option. Here in the dining room area, this is a formal dining room. What's nice is if you are not somebody who wants a formal dining room, you can convert this to an additional bedroom. So this can really flex out to a 5-bedroom home. So again, the flexibility from a 2,600 square feet to over 3,200 square feet is very impressive. Again, lots of customizations. There's an example of the floor plan that we're gonna walk today. That door represents where you'd be coming in from your home office, right into this nice mudroom area. Kick off your shoes, take off your coat, and that's gonna walk in to your laundry room here, utility room. Now the base price, like I said, starting at under $600,000. Just to give you an idea, when you start adding on the additional square footage, the bedroom, the media room, most buyers here are gonna be building somewhere at $680,000 to $700,000 is really the price point we see most buyers finishing this plan out. And again, that's adding media room, adding bedrooms. There's also an add-on for a home office if you need one. There's a storage room in the garage. So the garage is actually a huge 2-car garage with a bonus storage room. That bonus storage area, I don't want to call it a room, area, can be converted into a home office. And I think there's two different plans of office. One is called a pocket office. So again, that flexibility to really make this floor plan work for just about anybody at just about any budget is very exciting. This little room right here, the Pulte Communication Center. This is a staple of Pulte. If you ever see these, this is usually a dead giveaway of a Pulte Homes build here. Just a little desk area. This is a great little homework area, or if you don't need a formal office, or what's getting very common, a lot of my buyers who are calling right now are asking me for 2 home offices. This would be one of those plans you could easily flex out to a home office and then use that PCC room as an additional office area. So that's one of the things I think, you can't underestimate is how flexible and versatile this floor plan is. So as we tour, guys, let me just take a quick second. Let me introduce myself. My name is Alex Piech. I'm a local real estate agent here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And over the last several years, we've had the blessings to work with hundreds of buyers and sell dozens of different builders throughout the DFW Metroplex. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the perspective of things that I hear quite often from our buyers, and from the perspective of we've toured hundreds, if not thousands, of different model homes and tours from different builders. So as we walk through today's tour, I'm going to share with you some insights, guys. I don't work for the builder. I actually work for you guys. So I get to share my perspective of the pros and cons, the good, the bad, the ugly, with every builder in all the different communities here throughout DFW. So be happy to share that with you. If you guys are interested in buying new construction, reach out. Love to have those conversations to make sure you guys are choosing the right builder, the right community. Something we absolutely love doing. We get calls all the time from our YouTube channel. People relocate into this area. Now, let me tell you, as we are touring this primary suite here, which is really nicely decorated, you'll see they've added the bay window here. So these windows bump out, and that adds some additional square footage to the room, adds this nice sitting area. It really does change the feel of this room. It gives it a much more larger, luxurious, high-end feel. This is a huge room. You can see just the amount of open walking space. So very nicely done with Pulte. Now let's talk about Highland Lakes as a community. This community is fantastic. It is McKinney is the mailing address, but the schools it services is Prosper Independent School District. And if you are relocating to the area and you've done any research on schools, you know that Prosper is one of the more highly rated independent school districts in North Dallas. So that's really what's making this community stand out. And when I say stand out, there are lines of buyers waiting for this community. Currently, right now, they are working off a buyer list, okay? These homes are flying off the market. So if you like what you see, you wanna learn more about this community with Pulte or other builders, reach out to me. We'll talk to you more about that builder list and some different ways you can get on the list, moved up the list, as well as some builder move-in ready spec homes that are coming available. For example, there's a Moreville plan right now, totally tricked out for right around $700,000 that's got an early 2024 move-in date. So if you like what you see and you don't want to wait for new build, that is a potential option, and we can talk to you about that as well. Now let's head upstairs and we'll talk a little bit about some of the additions to this home, some of the structural add-ons that were done to this particular model. While we do that, I'll tell you a little bit more about Highland Lakes, the community. This community here is in phase 1 right now, but there will be several phases, I think 5 phases all together being built here. About 1,300 homes in total. Again, we're very early, phase 1. Phase 2 will not be released sometime into almost, I think 2025, February or March is the anticipated release of phase 2. So that's something to keep in mind. Once these homes sell out, which they are very close to doing, there won't be availability in here again for several months. Now this community, again, I said McKinney address, Prosper schools, amazing amenities. You're gonna have a fitness center, resort style pools, biking, hiking paths. So it's gonna check all the boxes of a master plan community. And the tax rate here is just 1.9%. So it's a nice low property tax rate for the area. No mud tax, no PID tax, 1.9. And your HOA payment, I believe, is under $700 a year for all of those amenities. So obviously, when you hear all of that, you see the area conveniently located to Highway 380, which will get you to the Dallas North Tollway, also Highway 75, that makes the commute to Plano, Frisco, Dallas very easy. You are minutes away from grocery shopping, dining, you name it. This is just a great, just a terrific area. You're probably 15 to 18 minutes from the new PGA of America and the Fields West project in Frisco. So location is absolutely spectacular. And here, this media room is killer. This room is absolutely huge. So media rooms, big deal in Texas. You know, we get asked a lot by our buyers, like, why does every home have a media room? And that's because it's asked for a lot. And by the way, you know, that's one of the things, having a good agent who understands new construction can really help you in this process, because when you're building a house, you don't want to overbuild, but you also don't want to underbuild. So having an understanding of, you know, what upgrades, what structural upgrades, what makes sense, what's a little bit overkill, what's just kind of the nice to have. You know, you want to make sure you're putting specific things into a home that's going to help your home retain its desirability and potential resale value one day in the future. And I know you're like, man, I'm just looking to buy a home. You're already talking about resale. Well, that's my job as an agent, to make sure not only do you love your home, but that home is going to be a good financial investment one day. So we get that opportunity to do that with our buyers all the time. Talk about going to the design center, how much you should be budgeting for design center upgrades so that you really can work your overall budget. A good rule of thumb there is about 10% of the base price should be used for upgrades, and at the design center, that usually for most communities of this caliber is going to keep you in line with market values. You're going to be able to build and upgrade and have a really high-end, spectacular home with great finishes. So those are just some of the things that we like to help our buyers out. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of moving parts when you buy a new construction. So taking some of that stuff off your plate, giving you some assistance, we usually hear that that's extremely helpful. So up here, this room that we're in now, this is an additional bedroom. So here, remember, base is a 3-bedroom. Okay, this is the 4th bedroom. So in the way this is constructed right now, you have 2 bedrooms upstairs and 2 bedrooms down. So this is a structural add-on if you wanted to add it to make it a 4th bedroom. The media room is a structural add-on, but there are probably 6 or 7 structural add-ons and configurations that you can make with the room and the layouts in this model. And in my opinion, that's what makes this Moreville plan so cool. And I can't wait to get your guys' feedback. So do me a favor, as you guys are watching the video, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this plan, the customizations of the different floor plan layouts, things that you can do with this room. Again, starting at just 2,600 square feet, but what we're looking at right now is well over 3,200 square feet. This home absolutely checks the box of everything most buyers need. So at this point, it becomes needs versus wants, because this is a fantastic price point as well for this area. So hope you guys enjoyed today's model home tour. Leave me a comment if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We really do appreciate that. That tells YouTube we're doing a good job and helps YouTube get our videos out to even more potential people who are thinking about relocating to the DFW area. And as always, guys, my contact information is below. Feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text. You can even scan the QR code on our YouTube channel and book an in-person Zoom call with us. We'd love to earn your business. Make sure you get aligned with the right builder, the right floor plan, and the right community with the right deal. We're trying to get our clients the best deal, the best discounts and incentives when it comes to new construction. We appreciate you on the tour. We'll see you guys on the next model home tour.